Hi there, this is Yuri again with my new tutorial on how to transform your photo into a nice looking digital painting. This time I will take you through my technique on Bristol brushing. Same as in my previous lessons on watercolor and brush techniques. I'm using my favorite application IColorama and iPad Pro together with Apple Pencil. If you don't have Apple Pencil, no problem. You can paint on iPad with your finger even better. So let's start. Let's open iColorama application and select a photo which we are going to paint. Image from library. I've selected this photo for my lesson because I think it looks quite expressive by its nature, and that's what we need for our expressive Bristol brush strokes. This photo is from Pixabay. As a first step, we need to adjust some colors and tonality. For this image, I would go to Adjust menu on the top, press on Adjust, then go to Tone Lab. We've got improved tonality. I would stay on this option. I only would increase the saturation of the image. Then I press Apply to save the change. Now, after I fixed the tonality, I would like to add some kind of HDR effect. For that, I go to Equalize, under Adjust, Equalize, and let me go to Preset on the top right corner and use, I think, preset number 4. Let's see. 5 or even preset number 6. For that, increase saturation a little bit and press Apply to save the change. Finally, before brushing, I would like to simplify the image and to provide it a little bit of painterly look. For that, I go to Style menu on the top, then I go to Water submenu here, and in Presets, which is on the bottom right corner, I press on this, I go to preset number 7, and voila, it provides a really nice kind of simplified painterly effect. I decrease the opacity by 50 and press Apply to save the change. Now our image is ready for painting. So let's start painting. For that, I need to go to Brush menu on the top, and for the Bristol brushing, which I do, I am not going to use Bristol sub preset. No, although it is very nice, but I have my own way, and for this I use Rebound. So I press on Rebound. By default we have white canvas, but we would like to paint on the image itself. To change that, I go to background icon, which is on the bottom, press background, press on original icon. We have original image and press Apply. Voila, we have the image as a canvas right now. And now I'm going to preset the icon on the top right corner, press on that, and make sure that for the Bristol brushing, which I'm going to use, let's use loss preset on the bottom. This one, loss. Not bound, not plane, not rebound, just loss, only loss. Press on preset to close the window. Next, let's select the brush. Go to brush. And within brush families, for the Bristol, I use this family, which is called Basica or Basica. This one. And I'm not going to paint with all these brushes. Let me select only one brush, which is this one on the bottom. It is number 37. This one, number 37. Okay, the brush is selected. press on brush icon to close the window, and the most important is to change the settings of the brush. Let's press on set. By default we are on basic submenu. Here we change limits to 0.50 or around it, 49 or 50, it doesn't matter. Then we go to adjust tab and we put the vibrance to 0.40. Oops, 0.40. Yes. Details stay by default on the left side. Vibrance variation is on 0.0 by default. We go to stroke, nothing to change here, please. Spacing, velocity, scattering, all the way to the left, which is by default. So we changed only on adjust vibrance to 0.40, and on the basics we changed limits to 0.50. That's all we changed. And the brush, of course, we've selected this brush, Basica number 37. Okay, let's close. And now we are ready to paint. Now the size of the brush. This is quite a large size for Bristol. For the background, which I'm going to paint first, I think I need this kind of size. Let's try on the background. Yeah, maybe a little larger. This one. You see? Nice brushing, nice bristles. Very nice. When I touch the screen, I pick up the color from this image, and if I kind of press and drag, I drag the same color all the way through. If I just touch and drag a little bit, so it kind of mixes the colors on the neighboring colors. So it's up to you to control. If you want to kind of take away these reds, you can take, for example, these whites and drag, and this way take away the other colors, the red colors. So it's all experimenting, it's all kind of, don't be afraid to make large strokes like that. Don't be afraid to smudge away some of the details. It's gonna work like that. It's all experimenting, and it's up to you to experiment and make your image looks this way or another. Okay, I like this color. I'm gonna put it here. We'll come back to the background, and once again a little later. Let me try the body of the player. Let's decrease this brush a little bit, and let's try his uniform. Okay, don't be afraid to just drag around. If you come across, or you just put bristles on the neighboring area, and don't be afraid, it will look even more impressive. It will just show the kind of real painting. Sometimes it's not easy, but that's the way to do. The idea is kind of to deform the photographic look, and with this brush you can really deform this photographic look and putting your imagination, you can kind of make really painterly strokes. Don't be afraid. Again, we're just you can make it either the fine strokes by kind of making the size of the brush a smaller, or you can make you know, really expressive strokes by making the brush larger, or can, for painting details, you can even zoom in like this, and when you zoom in, your brush automatically becomes smaller. Oops, press on zoom again to start painting. You see, we need, for example, these numbers, and still to provide them a bit of painterly effect. So with a smaller brush we can do a finer work. If we increase the brush size, we can do our larger strokes here. And the helmet, for example, the helmet itself, yeah, we need to paint on it from the closer look. Painter helmet. The edges, if you paint on the edges, it's even nicer because the edges mix with the neighboring pixels of different color and different texture, and that provides a really nice bristle look. You see? Okay, wonderful. Love this bristle. They are making the image even more expressive. The football player would love his portrait, I think. I hope. For these finest details, the small details like a face, eyes, the ears, there is no need to kind of smudge them and paint them over, because you will lose the details. It is necessary to make some small kind of insertions of the paintings, of the bristling, so that there is the viewer has a general impression that this is that everything is painted with a Bristol brush, although some of the parts we leave as they are because they are small, and again, if I paint on them, I'm gonna kind of change the face, the eyes, and that's what not my intention. Okay, it looks like the helmet is done quite nicely with a lot of bristling. Let's zoom here again. The hands and the ball. Let me paint on this. Let me paint on this wonderful ball. Okay, becomes painterly. His gloves also painterly. Hands, nice. Do you like it? I do. Okay, so let's see what else we're gonna do. I think this red thing is, I don't know what it is, but we can use it. We can kind of smudge it a little bit, but still have its color, which helps us to define the overall impression of the image. Okay, we press twice, we go back to the full size, And what I don't like here, let me see. This side is quite alright. This one is okay too. Here, this one, I don't like this one, and you need to take some time and to try to fix it. You kind of make strokes, etc. And but let me first do this part, because it looks like I haven't touched this part. Because we changed the size of the brush, I need to go and change it back to smaller, because we decrease the size of the image. And let's see, yeah, let's paint on that. So let's take away some of the things we don't like. Okay, what to do with his back? Let me see what creative ways we can do so it looks more expressive at the same time, painterly. It's a nice stroke here, and but still let me try to do something with that. Yeah, if I do these vertical lines, I think that can help to change the expression, the overall expression. And no, and these lines I don't like. I wish I can take them away, but I need to find and pick up the color of this kind of color. Yeah, maybe this one. Yeah, no, because I kind of came here. Oops, no. So it's kind of trying to find the balance, and use that as a solution. What I'm saying, I don't know, but I'm trying to get away to get rid of this line. Anyway, maybe you will do it better. Oops, no, it's no good. Yeah, maybe this kind of strokes like this, the expressive strokes, maybe they will help. Yeah, maybe this one, right? Yeah, because we can do it forever, and you can try and do, of course, even better. But for the sake of the time of for this tutorial, let me think finish on this stage. I can't stop brushing. So okay, so we finished the actual bristling. Now we are going to make some final adjustments before we save the image. For the final adjustments, basically I want to increase sharpness, so we have the bristles kind of popping up. Now we can go to adjust. There is a warning that we're leaving brush preset, which is fine. We are in adjust now, and in adjust I go to high submenu. In high, it works pretty well for sharpening. And if I go to preset, which is on the bottom, let me see, if I go to number 8, wow, you see, that's so nice. Or number 10, yeah, fantastic. Which one is better? I think this one is better. It pops up the colors, and it increases the all the tonality and the sharpness. So if I decrease a little bit the opacity, I think that's what I need. By using this number 8 preset in high, I'm changing the colors, kind of making them popping up like on the painting, increase the sharpness and bristles. So I press apply to save the change, and this is our final result. And I'm sure you will make even better with my technique on bristle brushing using the Rebound loss preset. Thank you for watching and see you next time for more tutorials. That was Yuri. Bye bye.